Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right, welcome everybody to the IAMS Wealth Management webinar today. My name is Mike Hansen. I'm the compliance officer here at IAMS Wealth Management, and um, I appreciate all of you taking some time out of your day to kind of attend this webinar. I think it's important information for those of you that are looking to get your Series 65. We're going to go through how to get that license and what it kind of involves to do, and even get into some of our platform here for those of you who have your license or are maybe looking to make a switch here. So, let's get started. So a little bit about IAMS Wealth Management. We're an insurance-friendly and advisor-focused RIA here. We have valuable strategic partnerships with different not only money managers but technology-based firms that we'll get into here to kind of help you and your business grow on the wealth management side. Our goals for you include improved retention, that client retention by kind of adding the wealth management side to your arsenal, increase revenue, strengthen relationships with your clients as well. Some of our value here is a simplified investment platform. We've kind of built it out where, it's very simple at its core for those of you kind of getting started in the business and are kind of learning hands-on, but it's also easy to be built out. So for those of you who have more experience, we have all kinds of money managers for you to use, different platforms, things of that nature. So we kind of have something for everyone here at IAMS Wealth Management. Purposeful technology, we're not here to kind of overhaul any part of your business and make things complicated. The technology that we use is, things we need compliance-wise and for you to help grow and build your business. But beyond that, we're not kind of just adding things on just to make things complicated. We provide training and support throughout your experience here at IAMS Wealth Management. We have quarterly training events for those of you who are new and coming over, or for those that want to kind of learn new things about the firm once you're over, as well as an annual kind of summit here where we bring in all of our advisors to kind of have a yearly update on how the firm is doing and what we're doing differently and things of that nature. We also provide monthly payouts and low affiliation costs. So we pay out monthly. It's not one of those deals where you have to wait quarterly to earn your revenue, or even annually. And we have low affiliation costs. That kind of goes back to the purposeful technology. We're not adding anything that you don't need here. Everything has its purpose and a reason for it, and because of that, we've been able to keep our costs low to the advisor at IAMS. And then we provide an advisor qualification program as well. So for those of you who don't have a Series 65 or a designation like a CFP, CHFC, we provide a program through Kaplan to kind of help you get started in that arena. So what is a fiduciary? Because that's an important kind of staple of becoming an IAR and working on the wealth management side. It's someone that acts in the best interest of their client on the behalf of another person or persons to manage their assets. Essentially, a fiduciary is a person or organization that owes to another the duties of good faith and trust. And it is the highest legal duty of one party to another. It also involves being bound ethically to act in another's best interest. So, we've set everything up here at IAMS Wealth Management that for our advisors to find it, easy to follow their fiduciary duties with their clients. But it is also a good selling point to your clients that you are a fiduciary and that you have that very high legal duty to your clients to act in their best interest. And as we go on here, I'll kind of explain more how that can be used as a marketing tool more than a detriment going forward. So how can becoming a fiduciary help your business? As I was just saying, the use of the term fiduciary, you can use that as an advantage when marketing to or speaking with your clients. You can tell them that you're held to a higher standard to act on their behalf, and to not to just make sure what they are invested in is suitable for them. So For example, on the RIA side, you're held to a higher standard than those even on the broker dealer side, where they're just legally bound to make sure their investments for their clients are suitable, and not that they are in the best interest of their clients. And things are changing regulatory wise with that, but as of now, that still stands. So this is a distinct marketing leverage point for you, and something that we use in so a lot of our marketing materials, pre-approved marketing materials here to your clients and for advisors to use. So the qualification process for getting started and becoming a fiduciary and getting your license, you obviously you need a Series 65, but if you don't have the Series 65, we can also register you with a 7 and 66 license, um, as well as if you have a professional designation like a CFP, CHFC, CFA, something like that. Those are also designations we can register you with bypassing the 65. So if you have those, let us know, and we can kind of look up, what your state regulations kind of require. But if you don't have a license or a designation, we have you covered here. We offer, a full service qualification process where we essentially purchase materials on your behalf through Kaplan and work with you along an optimal study line to schedule and study for your exam. So we're there every step of the way for you. From the beginning, purchasing those materials to when you study. It usually takes about 2 months of studying for those who work full time in the business as well to kind of grasp the knowledge and take the test. But we're there. I'll have myself or someone else in our office follow up with you weekly, every 2 weeks, just to make sure you don't have any questions on the material or or kind of moving along at the pace that you're looking for. So why would you get your Series 65? Essentially, you become a one-stop shop for all your clients' needs. We talked about becoming a fiduciary, which is very important and a good marketing tool. But beyond that, you provide a broader reach to your client assets. Now instead of a client comes in and they have Edward Jones statements or statements from a different financial advisor on the securities side, you can kind of touch those assets now. You're not telling them, hey, I can't really talk about this, but I can write you an annuity or a life insurance policy or something like that. You now can talk about it and become, like I said, that one-stop shop for your clients and all of their needs. So they're not going out to someone else for different aspects of their financial needs and experiences. It'll start new client conversations. So I know a lot of clients these days, from what I hear from different financial advisors, they go in and the clients say they don't want to go to multiple different people for all their different needs. So, you got a client that comes in the door, and you can tell them, hey, I got this license now, I'm a fiduciary, and it might even bring in new revenue that you didn't think you could touch or didn't think the clients had either. Kind of going off that, it'll increase your marketability. More clients will come through the door. Obviously, the more you're able to kind of handle and the more you have in your arsenal, the more you'll be able to reach different client bases, young, old, things of that nature. It'll grow your business and increase your income as well. Obviously, adding new things to your repertoire will do that, and that income will increase. We charge. We allow our advisors to charge 1% to their clients, and so you'll be able to add that on to whatever you do on the insurance side as well. So the process in getting started with the Series 65 program, there's two levels to the qualification package. The essential self-study package, which is $400. With that, you'll receive the Kaplan book and all of their online exams, quizzes, instructor videos, outlines, things of that nature. And then also including that $400 package is the Series 65 exam fee. So we'll go through FINRA, get you signed up for that exam, um, and make sure you're good on that end. And it'll also include your background check and cost upon completion as well. But if you're looking for, so the Essential Self-Study Package, essentially their online version, so you can take it, log in from your computer at home and study from home. The live class package is everything that's in the $400 Essential Self-Study Package, but includes a live 2-day course. So Kaplan has 2-day courses throughout the country, in different locations. So essentially with this package, we'll get you signed up, and then you'll go to a classroom where a Kaplan instructor is essentially going through everything you need to know for the exam, which is really handy for those that find it easier to kind of learn when someone is going through that information more than kind of studying on your own. So there are benefits to that as well. But we've over the course of 3 years, essentially having people sign up and work through this Kaplan program, we've had a lot of success getting people passed, and we're very confident in this program, and we tend to pass a lot of savings on to you through this package as well. So it is very handy and definitely something to explore. We here at IAMS will work with your goals. Like I said, we'll work to set up an optimal study timeline and stay in regular contact with you. So again, if you have questions, we have multiple people in our office that have taken and passed the Series 65. So if that's something you're worried about, we're always here to answer questions about it and try to help as much as possible. And again, we'll schedule that exam for you. So we'll get the exam scheduled, and then you also go to a Prometrics and take the exam. So we'll get you scheduled through Prometrics as well. So yeah, we are focused on putting the advisor first on this process, and this allows us to do this from day one and kind of prove ourselves to you that we're in it for our advisors, and we're to help you as much as we can, getting the license and then getting you trained up, and getting you out there selling to clients. Uh, there are other study resources out there. So again, you don't have to go through Kaplan. We've had a lot of success through them, but if you're someone that likes Test Teachers, STC, or Securities Trading Corporation, Exam FX, Cures, Pass 65 by Exam Zone, those are all different options for you that you can kind of look into and explore. And it all depends on how you study and what your study tendencies are, and what the best resource would be for you. If you were to align, why would you align with IAMS Wealth? We strive for advisors to be asset gatherers more so than managers. And what this means is, you're gonna go out there, talk to clients, gather the assets, maybe work on a little paperwork, but from there, we kind of take care of everything for you, compliance, trading, marketing, all that's here for you to take advantage of, and we kind of do that all for you. So that allows you more time to focus on what's important to your business, like talking to clients, gaining new assets, talking to new clients, and building those relationships. It'll help you build your book of business faster and more efficiently. And it'll help you grow and maintain those current client relationships. So you'll have more time throughout your week, months, year to talk to current clients and see what their needs are, instead of having to spend your mornings doing trades and looking at the market and things of that nature. So we take care of that all for you here, so you have that time to focus on your business. So a little bit about our platform here and what we set out to do with that. We've made a platform that complements your insurance business. We're not here to overhaul anything on your insurance business. We're here to work with you and make sure that everything runs efficiently and smoothly. With our platform, like I said, it's very simplified at its core, but easy to be built out. We have, the 10 core model platform where there's 10 portfolios or 10 pies that you can work through and say 1 through 10, and maybe a one is an ultra conservative profile, 90% in a fixed income or bond model, up to 10, which is 100% in aggressive growth, domestic equity ETFs there. So that at its core is what you're looking at. But if you're someone with more experience, we do have 25 different money managers in different kind of portfolios to look at and explore, and from there, we can work with 401ks and things of that nature. So we're here, for whatever you're looking to do on this side, and we've done it very efficiently and had a lot of success over the last couple of years at doing that. And the big thing is we want to develop a platform, and we did develop a platform that implements a consistent plan for you. So that by choosing those money managers that trading will happen either monthly or quarterly, and that it'll happen, and people are watching the markets and making sure that everything runs accordingly to the plan that we set up for your clients. And getting into our partners, these are some of our strategic partners. You can see that there's quite a few on here. We have different money managers like Fusion and Tiber Kosmala on there, just to name a few. But then we also have Mass Mutual for your 401ks, and technology set up through AdvisorStream and Redtail, obviously a CRM, and TD Ameritrade is our custodian. So we have all these great relationships to help our advisors grow their business and get into whatever area they're looking to or space they're looking to do. So once licensed with IAMS Wealth Management, we'll register you in the state that you're currently located in, and it does include where you have an office space at. So we'll register you in that state and begin creating your marketing materials. We have a great creative team here that you can work with ideas that you have and setting up different, maybe mailers or seminar slides or email blasts or whatever to help you market to new clients and gain those new clients. We also have pre-approved materials. So if you're looking for something quick, we have pre-approved materials that we send you. You can take a look at and use in client meetings if you're in a pinch. You'll attend one of our quarterly IAMS Wealth Management events for your advisor orientation. So we'll bring you out to Omaha, and it'll be about a 2-day event. Where we'll go through everything you need to know to be successful on this side of the business and kind of learn our platform as well. So that way, when you leave here, you're confident when you're talking to clients and selling and working with what we have to offer here at IAMS Wealth Management. And so, the big thing is if you pass the exam and register, maybe 2 months before one of these quarterly meetings, it's not a big deal. We will set up individualized times and maybe set up a go-to meeting to have you kind of look at our screen, share our screens here so you can see what we're doing, and we'll work with you one-on-one or individually to get everything set up for you so you're understanding and able to work with clients before that meeting as well. And we'll still bring you out to that advisor orientation as it occurs. So with that being said, I'll wait for any questions here. See if we have any questions, and there should be an area for poll questions at the bottom here. Okay, that's a good question. So I just had the question come through. What's the difference between getting, say, your 663 versus getting your 65 and 66.7? The big difference is with the 65, it's essentially a fee-based license. So everything you do with 65 is going to be fee-based. So you earn a fee for your assets under management instead of selling a product and earning commissions like on the broker dealer side. And so with the 65 and even the 66, those are obviously fee-based licenses. We can register you with those. And 663, those allow you to do different variable products that are more broker dealer centered. So that's the main difference between the licenses. It's just how you kind of sell and are set up. So on our end, obviously the 65 is what you need, or we can have a 7 and 66. And you know, typically, if you do have a 6 and 63 and you're looking to come on our end, you do have a lot of experience with those exams, and it shouldn't be too difficult overall to kind of get through and pass 65. It's very similar to those other series exams. Okay, well, that looks like all the questions we have. With that being said, I really appreciate, again, everyone taking time out of their day to join me here for this IAMS Wealth Management webinar. And if you have questions, feel free to give me a call or anyone in our office. The number is at the bottom of the screen, 888-255-7670. And we'll be happy to answer any questions. And I will follow up with everyone that attended this webinar individually, see if you have questions, and try to get out the webinar link as well. So again, thank you, and everyone have a good rest of their day.